What is up, guys? I'm the Blue Sniper 4795 and I am doing a video showing all my handheld games. Now to start off, let's be a Sony fanboy and show my PSP games. First one up is Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus. This was a great game for its time. Shame it got taken down during May last year, i.e. May 2012. Well, let's move on that. Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron. This is a great game. I love it. But the only problem is it doesn't live up to Battlefront 2 or 1 because it isn't fast paced. Even though it has all those space battles, ground battles, sky battles, all those cool stuff, it just is missing some of the key factors. Next one up, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Basically what I just said over there. It's real fast paced, real fun, space battles, ground battles, you get to play the Jedi's, General. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I love it. All because it has such a great storyline, some plots you probably wouldn't guess, and multiplayer is pretty fun, like Portable Ops, but better, because you get to use a freaking railgun, and I mean, it's rated T. I mean, that means it must be fun or something. You know, with the mindset of a teenager I had back then, it must have been fun. But either way, moving on, Monster Hunter Free Me Night. I love this game. But my only complaints, well, I won't really say complaint, is that it can get too hard too fast, in my opinion. If you don't really know what you're doing, if you're like me as a novice at the time. Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. Real fun, but the graphics were a bit poor, even though I'm not really one to criticize the graphics that much, but for a PSP it had kind of poor graphics, but it was cool that you could customize your character and class for each faction. Lego Indiana Jones. It was pretty cool, I guess. Lego Star Wars is better though. But I do like the adventure aspect, and Lego and Indiana Jones, he's pretty cool, you know. And you get a whip, so. Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles. If you're wondering what's up with the box, well, I have a confession. Whenever I got this, I got just the disc, and so I had a spare box, and I just got this at the library, and, you know, let me get the original thing that carried this in. Hang on. Hold on. Hang on. Here it is. As you can see, it says Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, even though I keep this in here, which had a bunch of trailers for the Nintendo GameCube at the time. Kind of cool, I guess, but that's pretty much all for my PSP games. Let's go to the DS. Contra 4. One easy way to say this. This game was fucking hard. Never beat it. Pokemon Pearl. It was pretty cool. it was pretty cool though. I like the starters, pretty decent storyline. Dawn was you could play as Dawn from the TV show, so yeah. Pokemon Soul Silver. This was fucking awesome. Yeah, I actually did like it a lot. Because I never got a chance to play Pokemon some Gold, Crystal, or Silver at the time. So whenever this came out, I was like, what's all this shindig's about? So when I got it, holy fucking damn, this was awesome. Pokemon Black. I never finished this, even though I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, the Pokemon were pretty cool and all, but it just kind of felt too big for me. I miss the classic, you know, small town here, small town there, another small town. It's like giant town here. Like a few years later, there's a giant town over there. I just prefer the small towns, you know. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. I like this game. It's pretty fun. Especially that you can play as Alucard. Alucard's cool. Yeah. Bionicle Heroes. This is a interesting game. Not only that, I have Bionicles for the Game Boy on it. And the weird thing about this game, it plays so much like Metroid Prime Hunters, and ironically, it's the next one in line. But it mostly played a lot like it because of its first-person aspect. The controls are so similar. But then again, most shooters for the DS had very similar controls, so it's a bit excusable, I guess. Metroid Prime Hunters. In this, I also have Metroid Zero Mission. Real fun game for its time. Oh, speaking of that, I was going to do a Let's Play on this long ago whenever I actually going to start my channel. But, you know, never got to it, so may not ever happen. But Metroid Prime Hunters is a real fun game. You get to play as 6 different hunters, I believe. You know, let's read the back. Yep, 6, 7 actually. We get to play 7 hunters, real unique and such. So, moving on. Super Mario 64 DS. I have the original as well, if you ever seen my N64 collection video. And this was a pretty cool remake. You get to play as Luigi, Yoshi, Mario, and Wario. And it's pretty fun. I liked it. Mario Kart DS. This was a blast playing with Blackhawk 65589, playing with my buddy Beef. This was real fun for its time. I loved it. Pokemon Platinum. I used to have this game, like the original cartridge, but years before Horland Man and I had a channel, he borrowed this, and it got lost and never seen again. Same thing with this, except Horland Man didn't borrow it, I just don't know where it is. But this is a pretty fun game too. You get to customize your map and such. Real fun. Cats. I don't know what was up with me at the time, but I really liked cats for some reason. Also, I have Nintendogs in here because Nintendogs came from my DS, so most logical thing I could do. Also for Game Boy games, I have Fire Red and Ruby in these, so yeah. Yeah, just leave it as a pile. 3DS now. Castlevania's Lords of Shadows Mirror of Fate. I don't know why, but there's this one spot where you're in the real high cells area, and for some reason I just don't know where to go. But overall, this seemed like a cool idea, even though it gets criticized for its poor voice acting and such, even though the exact same thing happened to Symphony of the Night. I don't know. You know, shit happens, as Francis was saying Left 4 Dead. Moving on. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I have it's basically a remake of Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii, but, you know, it says 3 and Ultimate, so that immediately makes it different. Moving on, but it's a pretty fun game. Mario Bros. 2, it's new Super Mario Bros. 2. As you could tell, coins are all over. Freaking coins. Actually, this is a pretty fun game. I never really got too far into it, but pretty fun though. Star Fox 64 3D. This is actually a really fun game, which is a remix of Star Fox 64 without 3D, actually. But it's a really fun game. You should try it if you like rocking around in barrel rolls. Pilot Wings Resort. This game is kind of awkward for me. I don't know why. It's kind of hard, even though it's not really supposed to be hard, but it's just completely awkward. Splinter Cell 3D. I think this one a remake of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, which I played for my brother, and it was real fun at the time. And it's kind of like Metal Gear Solid with sneaking around, guards over here and wait for him to move, you know, go there, and then boom. And boom goes the dynamite. Legends of Ocarina of Time 3D. I love this game. Also, I got this little thingy with 25th anniversary, so that immediately makes this 10 times better for some reason. Mario Kart 7. Fucking fun. Easiest way to say it. And on to my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Now, I have Star Wars Trilogy, Apprentice of the Force. It's kind of like Metroid because side-scroller, but different. It's kind of like it's pretty much like Super Star Wars. A few clips of SpongeBob SquarePants, and it only has 4 of the older episodes back when the show was really popular and better at the time. So, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Now, if you're wondering why the cartridge is black, it was like this when I bought it. I bought it from some old man at a garage sale, and it's kind of weird. I think it's a bootleg. Pokemon Crystal. I did do pickups video of this a while back, and the only problem is the save battery thingy doesn't work, so oh well. Mole Mania. If you have no idea what this game is about, it is freaking fun. You're a mole, there's mania, you're trying to get that guy because he stole, your kids and such. You have glasses on. It's pretty cool stuff. Tech Deck Skateboarding. I'm not really a big fan of this. It's alright, I guess. It's about skateboarding with Tech Deck. I remember in the 90s it's a lot more popular, and Activision made it. Fucking bastards. And Hamtaro Ham Hams Unite. It's actually a pretty fun game, even though it's all cutesy and such, but that is it. I am the Blue Sniper 4795, and I'll see you all later.